Hey guys, this is Joyce and I am here with the February 2024 sheet load of cards, which is hosted by Crafty Al, and her channel is Call Me Crafty Al, and I will have a link to her channel below. This is a picture of the card this month. She always does, shows you what it looks like. She tells you how to cut your papers to get the best of everything, where you don't have so much scraps, and it always works really well. And this month she calls it a special edition, and it's using your 6x6 paper, which I think is great because I got a lot of 6x6 paper. Okay, and she tells you how much paper you need, what you cut from each paper. And I love doing these because it gives me a whole set of note cards. This month's cards, you got 8 cards from using that, and it didn't really take but 4 sheets of your 6x6 paper. So I'll probably end up doing this one again, and I'm going to show you what I use. For my card base, I use some 12x12 sheets that I got from American Crafts. It's some paper that I've had for a long time, never been opened. We bought it at Expo, at the last big Expo. So it is in the color vanilla. And this is just a little piece of scrap that I had left over. And I like this, gives you more color than just an ivory sheet of paper. So I use that as my base. I used this, my mind's eye. I love my mind's eye paper. I always have. It's double-sided, and this is just called, it's Yes Please. I know I have some other stuff that goes with this paper, but it's in the black and the golds, and I love it, love it. Black, gold, and cream, which is why I went with the vanilla cardstock as my base. And as you can see, I've used this paper several times, so I still got a long way to go before I use it up. I pulled out this die to mat the inside of my cards. I really liked having the holes that go around. It is Sizzix Frameless by Stephanie Bernard, and I really enjoy using that. I pulled out some of my really old stamps, and this is how I organized all of my stamps before. Now I pretty much just leave them in the paper that it comes in. But I have a lot of sentiment stamps because I've always been a card maker, and I used to make and sell sets of note cards for years when I first started, and I sold a lot of them. So I have a lot of stamps, you know, just sentiments like these. Sorry for the glare. So I use these too. I actually took out the happy birthday in this one, just a note, and thinking of you from this set, and that is, I don't remember who made this. Usually I put thinking of you, and this one is Hero Arts. And then I took out just saying hello here from this set. And I pulled out my We Are Memory Keepers circle dies. I use this a lot. It's got 21 different size dies. You can see I paid $4.99 for this at Tuesday Morning years ago. But I get a lot of use out of this because I have some circle die sets, but this one just gives me the option of whatever size I need. So, and this needs to go back, and I was going to do hearts, but I needed paper that it didn't matter which way you cut it. So these will go back in for another project later. And so guys, that is it. I used the stamps. I didn't do any other embellishments, and I made the 8 cards, as you can see. And each sentiment that I use, this one is just a happy birthday card. You always need generic cards, and I'm going to make this a set, and that's my matting. And I'm thinking about taking a few of the scraps that I have left and maybe putting at the bottom. I haven't done that, but I still, these are all the scraps that I had from the papers that I cut, and a few little squares. So didn't waste a lot of paper. So anyway, this is happy birthday. And like I said, these are generic. This one is thinking of you. And the circle die is cut in half to put your sentiment on. I know I got some sentiments that do the circle thing, but I couldn't find them, and I just didn't want to waste a lot of time. So, but then this one just says thinking of you, and I just thought that was too small, but it was stamped, so I decided to use it. And then there's that just a note. And like I said, the insides are all the same. And this was a different thinking of you. It was from the sets that I showed you. Same. So I really, really love these cards. I love how they turned out. And that I made 2 of each. Happy birthday, that one. And as you can see, I used 4 different sheets of paper to do my design. And this is that just saying hello. I wanted them to be kind of generic and just a note, because I do send, you know, I don't do a lot. Thank you. I usually, when somebody does something for me, I thank them right away. But you can still use this card for more than just for anything, you know. So I don't do a lot that just say thank you, but I can use these just to say thank you. And that's why I love using these type of sentiments. And guys, I really love how this turned out, and I'm just glad to get this done before the end of the month. Al, thank you again. I love doing your sheet load of cards, and it helps me to use my stuff. So guys, I will have a link to they call me Crafty Al. Her link will be in the box below. And you go over and check her out. Each month she does a different sheet load. And I've been good this year. I've done it twice. I did the January one, and I've done this one. So thank you, Al. And guys, I will see you in the next video. If you like this video, please leave me a comment, a thumbs up, and hey, tell your friends. Bye, guys.